G'day, my name's Jim and today we're going to be checking out the AEG cordless subcompact impact driver. I bought this with my own money. I have no sponsors, I get no reach rounds, no backhanders. I spent 35 years as a manual labourer and I'm sick of getting ripped off. So everything I buy from now on, I'm going to grade and I'm going to score and I'm going to tell you my honest opinion. If that sounds good, then stick around. This is a subcompact impact driver from AEG, also sold in North America under the brand Ridgid. This could be purchased from Bunnings, a new manager in town, and stuffed the place up hardware store for $179 skin only. Then if you'd like a 2 amp battery to go with it, that's $100. Then if you'd like a charger to go with that 2 amp battery, that's another $90. So that's $369 all up. Or you could buy their 2-piece combo kit, which you get a subcompact drill, a subcompact driver, plus two 2 amp batteries, a charger and a bag for $299. This is the point where AEG would like you to say,
"Shut up and take my money."
But wait, there's more. If that didn't get you wet, at the time of filming, AEG also has a redemption offer. Once you register your combo kit, you can either choose between this strange reciprocating saw or this right angle drill. I got the drill. I will be giving a review on that after I have a chance to test it, so make sure you tune in for that one. In the meantime, let's check out this little thing. Isn't it cute? It's a little baby impact driver. Or as I like to call it on the job site, chuck me the screwy thing, would ya? I don't know what it is. Impact driver, impact wrench, such crap names. When I'm flustered, I got sawdust in my eyes, I got sweat dripping off my balls, I can't find words properly. I say, here, chuck me the screwy thing. What do you call these things? Let me know. I'm generally interested. The AEG 18-volt brushless subcompact 3-speed impact driver is 220mm high with a 2 amp battery, 130mm long at the base, 120mm long at the head. It's 80mm wide at the base and 57mm at its widest point on the head. The brushless subcompact weighs 830 grams dry or 1250 grams with a 2 amp battery. Let's compare this to a regular impact driver from AEG. Regular full-size impact driver is 1100 grams dry or 1.5 kilos with a 2 amp battery. That's a 300 gram weight savings. Now, if you just said 2 amp battery, that isn't big enough, then honestly, I don't see the point of you buying something like this, because as soon as you slap a 4 or 6 amp battery on these things, the benefits of it just go way out the window and it sort of negates the purpose in having it in the first place. After all, a 4 amp battery is 3/4 of a kilo. Yeah, well, you know, once you hang a 4 amp battery off something, the bragging rights of how light and compact it is sort of go out the window. For you baby boomers or my American friends, 1 kilo is 2.2 pounds. The AEG driver has a push-button 3-speed selector. Low speed is 1300 RPM, medium speed is 1950 RPM, high speed is 2900 RPM, and the impact ratio is a maximum of 4200 impacts per minute. They also say this has 195 Newton meters of torque. If you're anything like me, that probably means stuff all to you, so let's try and put this in perspective, hey? Let's see what it does in driving a screw. Here we have a 75mm Phillips screw, and here we have a couple of pieces of hardwood that came out of my kitchen, out of a big closet thing that I pulled down. My house was built in the 1930s. This is original, so that makes this approximately 100-year-old Australian hardwood. Yeah, okay, that's pretty impressive, actually. I did not expect that. Alright, well, you know what they say, if first you don't succeed. Here we have a nice big batten screw. This is definitely going to be fun. All right, well, what can I say? I'm mildly impressed, all right? Jeez. That's not bad. This is one of AEG's original impact drivers. So we'll just have a look what it looks like side by side. Now, I just wanted to give you a heads up on something, right? If you buy any AEG products and you didn't buy them from somewhere that they approve of, you do not get a warranty. So I'll just show you this bit here. It says, to claim under this warranty, the date of purchase of AEG tool must be documented by a product invoice receipt from Bunnings Australia or New Zealand, Toolkit Depot, Adelaide Tools, or AEG On-Site Trade Solutions. The AEG manufacturer product warranty is not valid for any products purchased under eBay or Amazon or any other non-authorized websites. Also, the warranty is not transferable, so if you buy anything secondhand, no warranty on that either. So there you go. I thought I'd let you know because I've actually been caught myself. I bought a couple of cheap batteries online and they died early and I was stuck with them. That's it. Nothing could be done. Okay, so this bit is subjective. Obviously, I can only comment on my own personal preferences. What is it like to hold? Normally the smaller things get, the harder they are to hold and the harder they are to apply force with. If you've ever tried undoing a screw with a tiny little screwdriver, you'll know what I'm talking about. So I have enormous hands. I can only get gloves to fit me if I buy them from the United States. These ones here are triple extra large gloves and they only just fit. Well, with gloves on, it's very uncomfortable and I can't even fit all my fingers on there. But without gloves, it's very comfortable. It feels really good. I can change forward and reverse very comfortably without moving my grip very much, left and right-handed. It doesn't have any flex and it feels very direct. It does feel like an actual real tool. The trigger is completely variable speed and not 3 steps like some drills. The trigger is firm but not stiff. I don't feel like I'm going to get a cramp or anything from using it. And I measured it to take around 600 grams of force to pull the trigger all the way in. So I'd say my biggest gripe about this tool would be the trigger delay. The trigger delay, the lag, is just absolutely shocking. I can actually pull the trigger all the way down and let it off quicker than what it can actually start. That's how bad it is. Having such a bad delay in the trigger makes it feel really unresponsive and makes it almost feel like it's broken. You're probably thinking that's not a very big deal, but look, an exaggerated scenario is that if it takes you 2 seconds to get the motor to start and you're putting in 1,000 screws, that's over 15 minutes of wait time just waiting for the bloody motor to start up on it. You could also look at it this way. If you've got a gaming PC and it's got a 1 second lag every time you do something, you're going to get the shits and it's not very playable. It's the same with a tool. You want it to do what you want it to do the instant that you want it to do it. Not a second or two later, not next week, not next month. This has a 1/4 inch receptacle. It'll take all generic size bits. It also is able to lock the bits in by just pushing them in, and you can eject them one-handed as well, which I really like. And it literally ejects them. It throws them out, which is pretty cool. Being able to put the bits in and out one-handed is very important, you know, when you're swinging off a chandelier somewhere. Okay, time for the score. Survey says, number 1, price. Well, if you get the combo kit with a 2 bats, a charger and a bag for $2.99, it's not a bad deal. I've certainly seen worse looking at you, Makita and Milwaukee. Number 2, the weight. The weight's good. It's not too heavy, it's not too light, doesn't feel like a toy, doesn't feel like a brick, doesn't feel like an old Nokia phone. Number 3, the power. Power is bloody good. It's got a crap load of power. Number 4 good thing would be the locking ring. I like that it's able to be used one-handed. 5th thing I like is the forward and reverse. It's in a great spot. You don't have to move your hand around. It's not too stiff. It feels very natural to use. Number 6 good thing would be the trigger. I find that it's a good stiffness. It's not too heavy and it's not too light. The 3rd one was just right. 7 would be comfortability. I think it's very comfortable to hold left and right-handed. I've used it for quite a few hours in both hands before. Number 8, I like the 3-speed, although I don't really know how necessary it is, seeing the trigger is a variable speed all the way. Might be better off with some torque clutches or something instead, but that's just trying to find something to pick on, really. The ninth thing I like about this would be the looks. I think it looks really good. I wouldn't be embarrassed to pull this out on a job site in front of clients or in front of other tradies, unlike some other tools. Looking at you, Ryobi. Okay, before you Ryobi fanboys start sending me death threats, they will tell you themselves they're not warranted for trade use. Number 10, it does what it's supposed to do. In my book, that's always a good thing. If somebody sells you something, says it's supposed to do something, and it doesn't bloody do that job properly, well, this does what it says it's supposed to do, and I'm pretty happy about it. Negatives. Number 1, that damn trigger lag. Oh my god, it feels absolutely bloody horrible. Number 2, there's this rattle sound in there if you shake it. It sounds like the arbor in the motor or something going backwards and forth, slamming against the front and the back. Number 3, make the belt clip reversible so the tool can be stood up with no battery on it. Number 4, it has a little magnetic tool bit holder on here. It'd be nice if it held 2 bits instead of just 1. Again, me being fussy, but hey, if you're putting 1 on, you might as well make it big enough to hold 2. Number 5, I'd like these painted screws to actually be stainless steel. Again, me being fussy, but I live in somewhere 90% humidity and all the screws and all my tools always go rusty. So if they were stainless, that'd be nice. The only other thing I can really think of is it'd be nice if it was actually a little bit more lighter. It's still quite heavy, but you know, I'd say that's probably battery technology and that'll come in time. There's nothing we can do about it. So summary, well, it's a good tool for a pretty good price. I hate the lag, but I really like the rest of the tool. I would prefer using it over my full-size driver. In fact, I don't notice any power difference. It's got just as much bowls as all my other drivers do. Do I recommend it? Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I don't regret buying this. I've used it extensively for the last couple of months and will continue to use it. If you want a smaller form factor drill or driver, then I think you could do a hell of a lot worse than something like this. Well, I hope you liked the video and found it informative. This channel is going to go back to nothing but reviews from now on. If you'd like to see my project videos, etc., then check out my second channel. If you want updates on videos and projects, check out my Facebook page. I want to thank my first Patreon, Mitch, legend brother. Okay, that's it for today. Y'all be good, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow. Play the music! Techno.
Cosmo, rave.